Am I on? Okay. What up, everybody? This is Prophet Mahmoud, representing all the cast offs worldwide. You don't know what a cast off is. A cast off is being who you are, even when it's unpopular, when your thoughts and what you stand for is different than the crowd. You are a cast off. I got a lot of time. I got a lot of things. Well, a couple things to talk about today, and I'm on live on 3 different social media. This is Instagram Live right here. This is YouTube Live, and this is Facebook Live. I'm on 3 different phones at the same time. And once again, shout out to everybody who tuning in. If y'all can, just uh, in the comment, just shout out your name and where you from before we get started. And I always got to say, always lead with respect. Respect a homeless man with the same respect you will respect a president, a prime minister, a billionaire. Always lead with respect, man. I always say this, man. Well, I don't always say this, but I respect. Like you don't have to do nothing to earn my respect. I respect you off the dribble. I respect you. Shout out to Jersey in the house. Hey, Mary, you always representing first. But shout out to Mary from Jersey, Cleveland, Ohio, the land. But I say I always. It's nothing you have to do to make me respect you, or you don't ever have to earn my respect. Even though you can do stuff to lose my respect, and just because I don't respect you, don't mean I would disrespect you. You feel what I'm saying? And so I believe as men, you know what? A lot of females be getting on me. Nah, man, women supposed to respect everybody too. I'm not a woman, and so I can't hold women to a standard I hold, man. What's up, Krista? Representing Ashland, Wisconsin. But I always respect everybody. Ain't nothing you can do to earn my respect, because I'm gonna respect you, period. And even if I don't like you or I don't respect you as a man or a woman, I won't be disrespectful to you. And so if I could teach any little, any younger person or any of my young homies, man, lead with respect. I always say that, man, and do unto others as you want done to you. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. And I always say that. And so I'm gonna get straight to it. Boosie. Boosie was on the Vlad TV interview, and he was saying rich people have more problems than poor people. Vlad disagreed. Vlad said he rich, but he disagreed. I'm not rich, but you know, I disagree totally. I totally disagree. And the one thing that popped in my head, I had seen Boosie on an interview, and Boosie, when he had cancer, he said it was a waiting list for him, but he had the money in cash that he skipped the line, and they caught it in time where it ain't really kill his health or kill him. And so my reply to him would be, just imagine you wasn't rich and you couldn't pay that shit off cash. You would probably still not be waited on. And just imagine you got all the kids that you have. I don't know how many kids you got, but just imagine you a single parent with 7 kids. Now you been diagnosed with cancer and you weak and shit like that. And they keep giving you the runaround because you don't have the money to pay for it like they want you to. And you still got to go to work, working 10 hours, standing on your feet every day in the freezing fucking cold. And you ain't got no car. And you got to get on the bus and make sure the kids going to school like that. And you got cancer. That is a real fucking problem. And on top of your health fucked up, you behind in your rent. And you behind in your utilities. And you got kids that you have to clothe. You can't take off work because your check can't be short and you sick as fuck. Them is real problems, man. Fuck all that lame ass shit you niggas talking about. And so to me, that's bullshit. I think real problems is when you have kids and them motherfuckers hungry and you can't give them no food. And now your kids out stealing and committing crimes like that. I'm talking about when you got to live in these motherfucking war zone neighborhoods because you can't afford to live in a better environment where bullets flying through your house, where crackheads walking around everywhere like that. You buy your kids Christmas and a motherfucking crackhead breaking your house and steal everything because you ain't got no money to live out of the neighborhood. Them is real problems. Real problems when you got motherfucking 9-year-old kids out playing basketball and hopscotch and they coming through bullets flying every day and you either got to bury your kid and then your kid get killed and you ain't got no money to bury him. Now you selling dinners and shit, taking donations. Them is real problems. Man, that shit Boosie talking about, man, is bullshit, bro. Them is real problem. He talking about, man, when you got 150,000 in your pocket and this nigga want to blow your head off, that shit you can prevent. Don't have 150 fucking $1,000 cash in your pocket. That shit you can prevent. Leave your money in the bank or at home somewhere. Damn, like, nigga blow your hand off. He ain't gonna blow your hand off $100, man. You ain't gotta have all your money on. You ain't gotta have 50 fucking chains on. You can prevent that. But a person, man, with kids to take care of, man, and they just like, oh my God, rent is due. And the water bill and the light bill. And you got talented kids. Say you got a little girl who could hit every backflip but ballet classes cost. Your son good in basketball and shit like that. But he going to a school where, I mean, everybody in that bitch high. The teacher don't give a fuck. Like the basketball, like, you know what I'm saying? It's so bad you can't even, like basketball practice after school. And you scared for your child to walk home at 8 o'clock at night and shit like that because they killing over there. Man, them is real fucking problems when you got to worry about if I send my baby off to school, will my baby come back home? Those is real problems. That bullshit them niggas talking about is bullshit to me, bro. That is bullshit. And what killed me is we in the regurgitating. I hate regurgitating people who just hear some bullshit and just because they like the person who said it, they just repeat the shit. Oh my God. And so, man. So that's my reply to that. I think that is straight bullshit. I think it's straight bullshit. Me personally. You said rich people go through a lot. Well, tell them to trade places with a poor motherfucker. Look. If it's so stressful being rich, you can fix that shit. Just give away everything you got and be poor. If it's so stressful, just give it all away. Just give it all away. And then your problem is over with. If you like, just give it all away. So man, I done got for real, like I had posted this video yesterday about I had got chased by this dog, you know what I'm saying? And man, why do motherfuckers get mad? Like, man, dogs are better than human. You don't run from a dog. Dogs are more loyal than a human. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what, man? That should be that dog, like, it's a fucking pit bull. Way bigger than this lady. This motherfucker coming at me growling with his teeth showing. I'm out. I'm not no fucking dog lover. I'm gonna stand. Oh, he's just a dog. That's how you train him, man. Look, bro. People have human beings. Good people have bad days. Man, that dog might be having a bad day. I don't give a fuck how friendly he is. If he running towards me with his teeth showing, I'm gone. I'm not standing there. Oh, he's trained. I don't give a fuck. They kill me. Oh. He's just playing. Man, look, nigga, his teeth showing, and he's growling, and he running at me full fucking speed, bro. Man, y'all killing me with the dogs are more loyal than the human. Man, dog loyal to who feeding his ass. I know a motherfucker right now. He used to steal dogs when we was a kid. He could take your dog and make that dog attack your ass, man. I'm dead serious. Nigga start feed. Man, a motherfucker take your dog, start feeding your dog for 2 years, man, and train that dog to attack your ass, man. Dead serious. And I'm sorry, I know y'all gonna bash me, unfollow me, because everybody love dogs more than humans. Dog life in America is worth more than human life. But man, I'm pro-human. I like people better than fucking dogs. Your ass extra though. Shit, nigga, I'm not standing there, bro. I'm not that, man, man, I'm talking about this dog was so fucking big. A pit bull. Teeth showing. Like, he coming at me. Oh, don't run. Don't run. What the fuck? Man, I dip. Then I jumped on this man's car, man. You know this motherfucker had the nerve to tell me to get off his car. And the worst part of this man, I could see if the nigga had a fucking Maybach Benz or at least a car with wheels. This nigga car ain't have wheels on the motherfucker. And I ain't talking about rims. And then I'm talking about the motherfucker ain't have tires, bro. Them bitches sitting on. He wasn't even on bricks. This nigga had trees. Like he had like trees. Like it wasn't no log. Like my father, my father. If you gonna build my man, my father, man. This nigga got junk cars all over the block. All them bitches sitting on motherfucking bricks and logs. At least the nigga took time to saw out a log and the shit in the perfect block. Man, this man shit was sitting on tree branches, bro. And tell me to get off his car and it's a mean ass pit bull down there. Man, you got me, man. Fuck you with that dog, lady, and fuck you, this motherfucking car sitting on tree branches. Man. He's just playing. You got me fucked up. Man, I don't play. I won't mess with no dog. I'm scared of dogs. I ain't that animal motherfucker, bro. I'm scared of dogs. I'm scared of dogs. I don't know. I don't trust, man, no. They're more loyal than humans. Man, look, man, motherfucker take that dog away from you and start feeding that dog and training that dog attack your ass. You can't make this shit. I'm dead serious though. Hey. He just playing. Man, shit. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all how pro dogs are. If that dog would have fucked me up, y'all to blame it on me. It's the cologne you had on. It's the cologne that provoked the dog. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. My cologne provoked the dog. I guarantee you, if I'd have got bit by a dog and I got over here like, man, this dog fucked me up. Look at these bite marks. Y'all to be like, no, nope. You had on some oil. You had on cologne. No. Y'all to blame everybody but the fucking dog. Or the dog, like, it'd have been something, man. Look, ain't nothing about the dog. He an animal. Shit. At the end of the day, man, it's a fucking animal, bro. Me personally, who opened the gate to one? Oh, okay, look. All right, my homeboy GP. Now, I did do, look, now, when I was younger, I used to like getting chased by dogs, right? And so, I'm the wrong person to get bored, you know? So, we used to play this game. Let's go get chased. That's when I was fast and shit. We was kids. We was bored. Nigga, like, and so we would go through. First of all, it's no more stray dogs in neighborhoods no more. Like, I don't see stray dogs around. Cats then took over. As a kid, I ain't see cats everywhere. It was dogs everywhere, loose dogs, and them bitches came and chased you and shit. And people got bit by dogs every day in my childhood. But I used to play this game. Let's get chased. And I know y'all gonna look. This years ago. I was a very stupid kid, bro. I used to get bored as fuck. And so I trick everybody. Come on, let's go get chased by a dog. So we'd go up and down the alleys. We'd see a poodle, a German Shepherd. Oh, Rottweiler. Yeah, he mean. And so this was what we did for fun. I'll go to the gate and I open that motherfucker out and that bitch come at us full speed. We gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get chased. That was my favorite game. And so that's what Pig talking about. I used to love doing that shit. But I can't run no more. I got about 5 good steps in before I get gassed. So I don't want to get chased by a dog. I don't think about shit. Like I didn't think about stuff like that. If I got bit by a dog, I didn't think about medical and the medical bill and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then like even if I'd have got bit, my mama still wasn't gonna send me to the hospital. My mama's solution for every aching pain, every sickness is a laxative. I don't know why. You just need a bowel movement. Dead serious. Like one time, Jamal Hannibal was riding me on the handlebars, and like he trying to show off for Nyrisha Davis is her name, Ronnie Davis' sister. I forgot, but anyway, he hit this big ass curb, and I had a front flip, hit my head. I had a concussion. My eyes turned black from my head. My mama, he just need a bowel move. He need a Robitussin. I mean, not a Robitussin. That's but he just need I need a bowel move. He need a laxative. Did everything. And so I know if I got bit by a fucking dog, my mama would have said I need a laxative. But now I think about medical bills and shit like that. I don't want to get bit by no dog, no shit like that. So, but yeah. Man, y'all put dogs before humans, man. I know for a fact. If that dog would have bit me, Y'all to blame that shit on me. It's some cologne I had on, or the color jeans I had on triggered him. Naisha, Naya, man, you know I can't spell, bro. Naisha, man, you gotta pronounce it. You gotta break that shit down to syllables. You gotta break that shit. Where I grew up at, I grew up on the south side of Toledo, Ohio, on Belmont Avenue. On Belmont Avenue. My whole life, man, and I can't, and you know, people be like, thinking I know about Toledo. I don't know shit about Toledo. My whole life, I stayed in the 8 block radius. I didn't go past Belmont, Avondale, Junction, Fords, Bloom, Nebraska. I never left my fucking neighborhood. I can't tell you what goes on the east side, north side, west side, none of that shit. So I'm not a well-rounded person in Toledo. And let me tell y'all something, man. I just want to ask y'all this question. Louisville, Kentucky in the house? Louisville. It looked like Louisville. I like Louisville. But hey, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think a person can smell themselves? I just please, can everybody please respond? Give me a yes or no. When a person have an odor, do you think that a person actually could smell themselves when they stink? Please, can everybody please respond? Because I just want to know. And I'm gonna give y'all what I think. So everybody in the comment, can y'all, when if a person has an odor, do you think they can smell themselves? That's one, yes they can. Charlotte in the house, Charlotte, North Carolina. I can't wait to go back to Charlotte. So if a person stink, let me quit trying to talk all proper and shit. Not proper, but like trying to not say stink. You know, you can't say shit now, bro. Everything is politically incorrect now. If a person stink, do you personally think they can smell themselves? No, because their nose is blind. That don't make any sense. No, because their nose is blind. No, I don't do no comedy. No, I ain't no comedian. Okay, that's, hey man. Okay, that's yup. So everybody saying yes. So when a person stink, can they smell themselves? If they lying if they say they can't. Hell yeah. Man, I know some motherfuckers. I know for a fact. And I ain't never heard of that. So if that makes sense, they could be used to the scent. Hey, you got one right there. They could stink all the time. That they could be used to that scent. Shout out to my mixtape, bro. DBR 8 Ball Most Wanted out on YouTube. Hey, that shit hard, bro. That I ain't heard your whole mixtape, but I heard that song. I didn't even know that Young Dior. I'm gonna check it out though. Hey, send me the link on Instagram. Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all one more time, bro, before I give y'all my response. When a person stink, do y'all think they can smell that shit? Please. Okay, that's another yes. So we got like 8 yeses. We ain't got no no's. Oh, we got 1 no. Because they might be used to the scent. That makes sense though. Now I know somebody, bro. They can't know, bro. They can't know. They can't know. They smell so fucking bad, bro. They went to jail before, bro. And it was killers in jail telling on him, bro. Like, telling the CO, like, man, hey, please put this nigga in like, man, I don't give a fuck if it's snitching, man. We can't take him. Everybody gathered up, like, get him and make him get in the shower or put him in a hole, bro. Like, I'm talking about, man, like, this motherfucker used to stink outside and shit, bro. One time I threw up out my nose, bro. Like, dead serious. And so I don't think he smelled that shit. It's a couple times, but I'm gonna tell y'all this story, right? So I'm driving, right? I got my cousin, who I got Russ with me, Lil Russ. Lil Russ locked up right now, right? So I got Russ, right? So I'm smelling some must. I'm like, Russ, you musty as fuck, Russ. And Russ, I know Russ a clean dude and shit. Russ always flying shit, new clothes, you know what I'm saying? Russ a baller. So I'm like, Russ. And so they like, man, you got me fucked up, nigga. That's your musty ass. I'm like, Russ, you musty as fuck. And I'm drawing my head out the window and shit. Like, man, this nigga, you musty as fuck. Man, get your musty ass out my car. I'm talking to Russ. So now I picked up my other cousin. Man, why I smell the same must? Like, damn, that wasn't even Russ. Or is this nigga musty too? Like, golly, everybody musty today. And then I had to be like, man, we be on the block all fucking day, man. Like, we was real corner dudes. Like, me, my whole family, my family, all my man, we corner people, bro. Like, I used to get on the block at fucking 6 in the morning. I ain't leave that motherfucker to 8 p.m. and shit. Same clothes, everything ain't 8. And so motherfucker be musty as hell. Then start shooting dice. So anyway, so my other cousin in the car like, damn, nigga, you musty too. I just dropped other cuz off. He musty as fuck. Like, what's the matter with you musty ass nigga? Like, he like, man, you gotta be fucked up. I just got out the shower. Nigga, I ain't even been on the block. And I'm thinking like, damn, he did. Like, he ain't been on the block all day. Like, hey. So I drop him off like, man, what the fuck, man? Everybody musty as fuck. I'm driving my head out the window because I still smell the must odor in my car. I'm like, damn, I still smell this must. Man, why I just humble myself like, oh my God. Boy, that's your musty ass. Man, it's me. I was musty the whole fucking time. I done blamed both of my cousins and shit. I'm mad at them. I'm cussing like these motherfuckers got my car musty and shit. This nigga been on my car and I still smell that shit. And it was me musty the whole fucking time, bro. Then I done put my thing up under my arm. Oh my God. Like, damn, nigga. Like, damn. I'm like, damn, I was musty as fuck, bro. Yeah, so the time I know for a fact I was musty, I smelled that shit. Yeah. And so, hey. Yeah, that was me. So when I was musty in that motherfucker, bro, I smelled that shit. I smelled it. But I don't know, man. I know some stinking motherfuckers, bro. And I think, like, people be smelling like that so long, man. They just get used to that shit, man. Man. I don't think nobody had mustier people than my block, boy. Belmont Avenue had the mustiest people you ever gonna be in your life, bro. They're serious, bro. Man, we had some, man. Man, I remember we shooting dice. I ain't gonna say his name. He be getting mad at me and shit. I need to quit saying that, man. When I be telling these stories, I be saying people's name and shit. Y'all don't even know none of these motherfuckers I'm talking about, bro. Like, so like, man, my nigga, this is my big homie. He ain't my big. He called me his little homie and shit. Nigga, you about 8. Man, no, he about 2 years older than me. But we was in the same grade. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, man, this nigga used to be so fucking musty, bro. Like, musty, man. And he used to have the girls. Like, he had dimes, boy. We on the block like this nigga musty as fuck. Then a girl come pull up. Beautiful girl. Dropping this nigga off McDonald's. We hating. I ain't gonna lie. We was hating, boy. Like, boy, how the fuck that musty ass nigga get her? Nigga, how she don't smell that shit? And so, like, man, we was hating this shit. Like, hey, man, Belmont is the haterest block in the world, bro. I'm dead serious, man. I can't say now the wheels coming up, man. Niggas like, I can't even say this shit. This shit, man. Like I'm dead serious. Like if a girl come up, man, they'd be like, I can't even say no shit like this. I can't even say some shit publicly, motherfuckers to say though. But I'm dead serious though, man. If you sold weed and shit, motherfucker be like, hey man, he got bumped, don't buy that shit. Or you selling credit, like, oh man, he got dummies. Like niggas, like, man, niggas just hating. And I don't give a fuck if you a tough guy. The toughest nigga can kill 10 people. And niggas on Belmont ain't care, they still gonna hate on you, do whole shit like that, man. A girl come in, like, he got something. Or like dead serious, like, I'm dead serious. Motherfuckers be hating. This one time, man, I want to say this, but I was, look. Hey, this might be super inappropriate though. Like, I'm gonna just give y'all examples of some shit, like how ignorant motherfuckers was on Belmont, right? So it was this dude, right? Now this nigga was a baller. So Belmont niggas, if you get money, niggas hating on your ass all day and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this girl stopped him and shit, like, hey, yeah, what up? And so my dude in the back, like, hey. It's like, I ain't gonna say what he said, man. I ain't gonna say what he said because he got a nickname out that shit, bro. Motherfuckers like he get mad at that shit, man. And motherfucker get mad at me. So I ain't gonna tell y'all what they said, man. But anyway. Man, I'll probably tell y'all another lie. Okay, so people say, oh, okay. So I had every morning I always say the God gave me a gift and it's called today. Good morning. Because I know every day is a gift from God, you know what I'm saying? And I can't, man. I can't, man. I can't say that, man. Nah, I can't say it. Tune in tomorrow. Nah, I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all tomorrow. Cause I gotta move on now. Cause damn, it's 5 o'clock. Shit. Man, I gotta do my son, his math problems and shit. Plus, I ain't even ate yet. So I'm supposed to been off here at 5. That's why I came on early. My son good as hell at math. Like, damn. Man, he way smarter than me. I was so fucking dumb. Man, I was dumb, bro. Nigga, I was a senior in high school getting tutored by an 8th grader. My tutor was in the 8th grade. It was getting impatient with me and shit. My tutor was in the 8th grade. I'm dead serious, man. I was so fucking dumb in school. Man, then I always tell y'all the same story. When I was in Robinson Junior High, I had perfect attendance and straight F. So they put me in slow classes, And so I was in special ed for 2 days and shit. They was gonna keep my ass in there. My mama went up there and raised hell like, hell no, get my baby out them motherfucking classes. Hell no. He ain't gonna be embarrassing my ass. They like, Miss Watson, it's not about you being embarrassed. He needs this. He has straight F's. He failed gym. And she like, I don't give a fuck. People gonna think I'm dumb. They like, Miss Watson, I don't give a fuck. Get him out them classes. Let him fail in them regular classes. So they pulled me out of the special ed, put my ass back in the regular classes, and I failed. And they just, thank God, they just passed me on. I failed 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, bro. Dead serious. They just passed my ass on, for real. And so then I went to this how dumb my neighborhood was. I went to Pickett, right? And so, like, I went to Pickett. That was gladiator school and shit, And then I got kicked out of Pickett. Then I went to Stewart. So I got put out of Pickett at the middle of my 6th grade year. Then I went to Stewart. Stewart was like where all the project kids went. You know what I'm saying? It was bad, but it wasn't badder than Pickett. But I failed that motherfucker. So then I got kicked out of there too. So I got banned from the whole Southside district. So they was about to put me in this crazy school called Cummins Zucker or Jefferson Center. That's where the badass kids went to. The super, super bad kids and the ones getting out of jail or the ones who jumped on teachers or the ones just didn't give a fuck. And so, but I had an auntie, you know what I'm saying? She taught at Robinson Junior High and she was cool with the superintendent of the school. And they put strings to get my ass on Robinson. Now, Robinson, that's the North Side school. That's a whole different gang than my neighborhood. So I ended up going over there. That's supposed to be a bad school, but nigga, that shit was like Saved by the Bell compared to where I come from. They had the bad neighborhoods, but they had the Old West End and neighborhoods. Them kids was advanced. And so where I come from, I'm just an average bad kid. Well, I'm one of the worst kids, but I'm not the worst. I'm like top 10. But at Robinson, I'm the worst. So I'm being disruptive. The kids getting mad and shit. Like, these kids smart. They don't want to hear, like, in Pickett, that's what they laughing their ass off at me. At Stewart, they laughing at me. At Robinson, they ain't like that shit. So I failed. They assigned my ass through. And so I made it to high school. So I'm back in my old neighborhood with all the fucked up kids. Shit. And then I start passing all D's. I started getting my D's and shit. And so I just aimed for a D. I just aimed for D's and shit to be eligible for basketball. And I know a lot of y'all be like, man, you are too smart. And like people thinking I'm smart and shit, be like, man, you just ain't apply yourself. My junior year, I applied myself. Because I wanted to cry to All-American camp, and I had 60 points in one game. And these is like these is top players and shit. And so University of Cincinnati was like, they seen my grades like, hell no, nigga, you got a .7. And so I was aiming to get a 2.5 grade point average. So I said, I'm about to really study. I got my 8th grade tutor. I had the tutors in the 8th grade. It's serious for math and shit. Nigga, so I'm studying, I'm trying hard and shit. Grade cards, I'm talking about, man, I was stressed. I was miserable, bro. Nigga, do you know how miserable it is to not talk in class and pay attention every day and actually do homework? Nigga, taking home books? I was out my element, bro. I was stressed. Man, I'm like, that was just a stressful life, bro. And I did all that just to get all C's and a D. I said, fuck this. I'd rather just get all my D's and F to stay eligible and shit. it's easier. Life is I can't do this shit. So I applied myself for that 1 quarter, and I was a C student with a couple D's at best. So I fuck that. Fuck that. I go back to making the class laugh and all that shit. I was so fucking dumb in school, bro. Like, it was a couple other bad kids at Libby. You had me, you had Desmond Moman, named Dirty D. You had Ikey Bunton. These niggas' real name, Ikey Bunton and shit. Desmond Moman. You had Deion Johnson, God bless his soul. Deion got killed a couple years ago. Who was it? Kenny K Dog. You had Laddie. Anyway, we was in competition with each other. Like, if I heard Kenny K Dog made the class laugh, I had to one up that nigga. So I'm in like in his classes, you know, I'm a senior and I got all freshmen in my class and shit. So I ain't had nobody in Kenny class. He got all the people who's supposed to be in his right grade and shit. So I'm like, what Kenny do? Oh, I gotta top that nigga. Like, how the fuck did I get here talking about this shit? I was supposed to been moving on. Anyway, move on. What was the do anybody remember what I was talking about before I got anybody remember what I was talking about before I went all the way back to school and shit? What was I talking about? What the fuck was I talking about? I did a chase by the dog. I did get people smell themselves. I forgot what the fuck I was even talking about. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. I graduated. Yeah, I graduated. Yeah, I graduated with a 0.7. With a 0.7 GPA. No, I had a 0.9. That was Dante ass had a 0.7. Dante still graduated that motherfucker 0.7. Okay, oh no, helping my son. Yeah, I got it. He downstairs. I'm gonna get to him. Shit, that nigga don't need my help, man. My son's smarter than me, bro. Dead serious. My son is my son way more mature than me. I do stuff like that. I do stupid shit around my son. My son, stop that. That's not nice. Don't say that. That's how my son is. Like you fart around my son, Dad, say excuse me. You go in the bathroom and do that. My son, that's my son. Dead serious. You know, I think the greatest thing I have ever done was raise my child. Like, I'm a single dad. My son live with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me and him. I wake him up to go to, like, dead serious. I have him by myself. And so, man, my son is so fucking mannerable. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And, like, every time I cuss around him, Dad, stop saying that. That's a cuss word. Like, damn, son. And so, yeah, man, my son is so respectful. Like right now, my son, man, he love basketball. He go put on basketball by himself. LeBron James, Luca, he know all the players, everything. And so I take him out back, shoot. I make him shoot 100 jumpers. I make him shoot 100. Man, my son cold, for real. But what was I talking about? I wasn't talking about my son though. Oh yeah, I was talking about, okay. My last video vlog was called Inspiration Talk, right? So somehow it got to a whole bunch of church people. And then on top of me wearing a God gave me a gift, hoodies. And so now the videos, they don't even know they don't even know I started as a rapper. So my audience is a rap audience and hearing me cussing and rapping about the block. And so now I got these inspiration videos and stuff like that I be doing, me talking, and now we're here the church realm. And so this guy has said, how can any of us in a church take you serious? And you dress like a thug. Old white man at that. And, you know, I was about to go back and forth with him and shit. Like, nigga, you would think I was a thug no matter what I had on. And so, like, how can you talk like that and you dress like a thug? That's what he told me. And he messaged me and shit. And so, but I was like, man, we so caught up in appearance, bro. We so caught up in appearance, right? You think about anybody who did something great in scripture. Like, a lot of people wouldn't mess with Jesus because they thought he would be different. They expecting a king, and he came hanging with sinners and dressed and like not, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't what they thought. And so his appearance wasn't there how they thought it should be. And so they rejected him. John the Baptist was in the desert looking wild, eating locusts and shit and wild honey. And what they said, the kind of belt he had on, like dressed crazy basically. And a lot of people ignored his message because of his appearance. King David, who killed Goliath, when they was trying to choose the next king, they looked over him. He was a shepherd boy. Man, go be a shepherd, nigga. You ain't gonna be no fucking king. And when he got on the battlefield to kill King David, he wasn't dressed like a soldier. He didn't have a sword, no armor, nothing. He took a rock. And so we will miss the message, focus on the messenger a lot of times. And man, and so for that man to say that to me, that was kind of fucked up, bro. I ain't care though. Like I ain't that motherfucker who like want to be accepted. Like motherfucker, like no, nigga, I'm not about to prove who I like my worth to you. Nah, nigga, like, hey, I ain't that nigga. Like, if we was black and going through the civil rights era, I wouldn't have been begging to be in like to be in integrated bathrooms and integrated restaurants. I'd be like, fuck it, let's just build our own shit. Fuck they shit. That's how my mindset. And so for him to say that I wasn't gonna prove to my, well, listen to me, like I'm a good man. Look, man, that's what you think. Fuck you, bro. But we too caught up in appearance too many times, and we shoot down a great messenger just cause who the messenger is. You feel what I'm saying? And so if it's somebody we like, they could feed us a whole bunch of bullshit, and we would just gobble that shit down and shit and love it. Man, a person who we love and a celebrity, man, that man could take a shit and we'd say that shit smell good, man. We'd rub that shit on us like, man, you smell that shit? Boy, you smell that shit? Dead serious. Again, who y'all love? What celebrity y'all love? If who y'all love? Who y'all love? Who y'all love today? Because y'all gonna turn on them tomorrow. Well, who y'all love right now? Whatever. The person y'all love right now could take a shit on y'all and y'all would say that shit smell good. And it could be a person who's not popular, who y'all can't stand, or who y'all don't like. This motherfucker give y'all the best fragrance. Oh man, that smell like shit. Y'all act like me when I thought my cousin was musty. Y'all be riding with y'all head out the window. This motherfucker give y'all some roses. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we get caught up in the message instead of the messengers too many times though. But man, I'm up out of here, man. I gotta eat. I gotta teach my son his math. It ain't even teaching. He already know this shit. I just gotta go over it, and I gotta read this damn book. I'm a good reader though, so my son, he reading like a motherfucker. That's one thing I can't do. I can read my ass, so I can't spell shit. I don't know big words. Y'all know the biggest word I know? I'm gonna tell y'all a big word I do know. It's gonna fuck y'all up. Y'all gonna be surprised when I tell y'all I know this word. But ambidextrous, I know that word. And I know that because when I played basketball, I was left-handed. Motherfucker like, man, you ain't ambidextrous. I'm like, what the fuck is ambidextrous? You got to use both hands to be good. You know what I'm saying? And so I know ambidextrous. That's when you can use your right and left hand and shit like that. But I'm up out of here. And the not cast off hoodies, but the guy gave me a gift hoodies is available now. They will be shipped off December 4th. So pre-order your shit right now and you will have it in the mailbox December 4th. And I'm up out of here, man. One love, profit. Here, Cedrian. Here I come. All right, y'all. He calling me now. I'm up out of here.